Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at this here, and this is the Aoshida. This is the E60. This is an in-ear earphone, and we'll be looking at them in just a second. Come with this nice giant case. By the way, nice case. So anyway, it is the E60. This is a new model from them. It is the semi-in-ear flat style earphones. The plug is modular. It has a 4.4 millimeter and a 3.5, so you can switch back and forth depending on what you have if you want to use these off your phone or something like that. The cable length is 1.2 meters. It isn't detachable, but it is a modular cable. I would have been nice if it was detachable. I would have liked that. 20 to 20 kilohertz, 48 ohms. So you're going to need a dongle at least with this or something. Something like these back here, portable amps or something like that, a hip DAC, whatever you have. 105 decibels. It has a N52 ND-FEB strong magnet. It is a 14.2 self-developed dynamic diaphragm. The wire material is 4-strand Litz interwoven with 4N oxygen-free silver-plated wire. And inside the box, you're going to get these silicone hooks, which people use. I don't particularly use those. You get a whole bunch of these, which they will fit once you stretch them on it. You get a full-size adapter for the 3.5. And you get this wonderful case. And of course you get your 3.5 and you're balanced. And I'll show you the cable. I have rings in here, but those don't come with this. Those are from the last video. So looking at this cable, it is a nice, tight braided, beautiful cable. And then it goes up over here. And as you can see, I have these on it right now, which I will take off for this video. And you can see, nice, shiny, polished, nice aluminum finish with this twisted motif that kind of goes through it all. It's actually on the plug too. I really should put the mat back on here so it doesn't make those horrible noises. So there it is. Got that twisted motif there as too, and this is the balanced end. So let's get into the sound, because there's really nothing much to those besides that. You get a nice little thing that tells you the specs right there. So that's pretty good. Comfort-wise, these fit in the ear very well. It's a nice shape. It's not overly big. It's got that typical kind of bell shape. It's got the stem that hangs down. Unfortunately, it'd be nice if these came out and you could change the cable, but it's a really nice cable. And like I said, it's modular. I found them comfortable. I found a good seal with using the rings. That's why I like the rings better. But, foamies, they do, foamies, and it depends on how you seal it in your ear. That's going to be how you're going to perceive the sound on these. So, using the ring, I found that they had some very nice bass, a nice speedy bass punch. It did have, it was like a mild V-shaped, but to be noted that the mid-bass is the more prominent bass. Not to say that if you get a really decent seal on your ears, if you have like maybe ears that these fit just perfectly in, you're probably going to get a little more sub bass there. If you're using the foamies, maybe a little less. I found that the treble was nice. It was kind of relaxed and safely tuned with just a little splash here and there of a sparkle, more toward the dark side, to be quite honest, or at least to me it was. I think with the rings, it's a little better detail and everything in the treble. I found that the mid-range was very good on this. Very, very nice. Maybe a tiny hint of warmth, but it was brighter. It sounded really, really nice and detailed and not overly tinny. It just sounded really, really kind of natural sounding without added warmth and everything. So a little thin there, vocal-wise. This isn't going to be your bass head type of these earbuds. You get a little bit of a roller coaster ride where you get some nice mid-bass punch and there's some nice warmth there overall. And then you get into the mids themselves and they kind of get a little bit brighter from up there. And yeah, basically that's it. Warm, lower, bright uppers, kind of relaxed, kind of treble, not overly spiky and everything with these. Comes with a lot of nice accessories. It's a really nice case that it comes with. Personally, I would recommend getting some of these silicones, wherever you can get them from. I find those just work better on the flat style. But out of the flat styles, these are really, really decent. They did a really good job, and I like them a lot. And that's basically all I can say about these, is that they're made very well. I found them comfortable. I like the shape and the design. I think they look really, really good. And overall, the performance was nice. It was as expected. I wasn't expecting these to blow me away in bass. I have had some of this style, like really good bass, but it's never it's never on the same level as in-ears, because these are always semi-in-ear. They're just kind of hanging out in the back of the ear. You're never going to get that seal where you're going to get that pounding bass and everything. That said, I mean, if you kind of push these into your ears and held them there, yeah, you're going to get a lot more bass. But I don't think you want to walk around like that. So that said, nice kind of mid-bass punch, nice vocals, nice kind of brightness, nice, kind of relaxed, kind of laid-back treble, and very good build quality overall. Excellent accessories. I would give it like a 9 out of 10 for the accessories. Some really good accessories. I would have liked to see like different ones, like the ring ones with this and stuff, to see how it would have sounded with those. Not the silicone, but the foam rings. Anyway, great job from Aoshida. Another nice product from them, unique, and there is a big trend, where people love these particular types, especially in hotter climates. So yeah, excellent job, and I'm going to be using these a lot more. Especially the style. I just started using the style a lot more because it's very popular. And I think that people would find this decent overall. Don't expect any pounding bass, like I said, unless you're going to be holding them in your ears. Other than that, thank you for watching. Be safe. And I will see you again in the next video.